Hey guys, welcome to this video on recursion tree. So here we have our recurrence relation. It says T of n equals 2 times T of n divided by 2 plus C, where C is some constant. And when n equals 1, T equals D, and D is some constant. So I have a few, columns here. We have our level that we're going to look at, the tree, the number of nodes at each level, the input parameter, the value at each level, and the cost. So the cost is going to be the number of nodes times the value. All right, so let's go ahead and get started by writing our tree. So we're going to start off with T of n, and T of n is going to return C, and then we have to figure out what 2 times T of n divided by 2 returns. So that's T of n divided by 2 and T of n divided by 2, because we have 2 times T of n divided by 2. So of course this is level 0, and the number of nodes at this level is 1, and the input value here was n, and the value that we get is C, and the cost of course is 1 times C, the number of nodes times our value. So then we need to figure out what is T of n divided by 2 return. Well, if we rewrite our recurrence relation, T of n divided by 2 equals 2 times T of n divided by 2 plus a constant. And this, of course, is equal to 2 times T of n divided by 4 plus some constant. Okay? So what we basically get here for T of n divided by 2 is our C, and then we get T of n divided by 4 and T of n divided by 4, and we can do the same thing for this recurrence relation here. So we get C, and then we get T of n divided by 4 and T of n divided by 4. Okay, so this is level 1, and the number of nodes at this level is 1, 2, and the input parameter was n divided by 2. Okay, because remember we had n divided by 2 there. The value is C, and then the cost will be 2 times C. Okay, so I'm not going to keep writing this. I think you guys kind of get it now. So let's see for our next level, which is level 2. We can basically replace this T of n divided by 4 with C. And then, of course, we're going to get T of n divided by 8 and T of n divided by 8 here. And we just replace all these with C. So C here, and C here. And they're all going to give us that T of n divided by 8 here. So the number of nodes here would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And our input value here would be n divided by 4. So that's our input value. And then our value is C. And then the cost is 4 times C. Okay. So now, what about some arbitrary level? We'll call it I. We need to figure out the number of nodes here. So let's take a look at the number of nodes here and compare it with our level and try to see a pattern. So at level 0, the number of nodes is 1. We can think of that as 2 to the power of 0. At level 1, the number of nodes is 2, so we can think of that as 2 to the power of 1. At level 2, the number of nodes equals 2 to the power of 2, or 4. So it looks like the number of nodes is going to be 2 to the power of our level. And since our level here is I, some arbitrary level, I, then the number of nodes is 2 to the I. Okay, so now what is our input value? Well, here we have to compare it with our level here to see if we can see a pattern. We can think of this as n divided by 2 to the power of 0. We can think of the next level as n divided by 2 to the power of 1, and the next as n divided by 2 to the power of 2. So our input would be n divided by 2 to the I. Okay, and our value hasn't changed. We'll continue with our dots here. Our value is still C, and then our cost will be 2 to the power of I times C, right? Because these are still the number of nodes, which is 2 to the power of I times our value, which is C. Okay? So this is what our tree looks like right now. We basically need to know now, well, when to stop. What level do we need to stop at? So, you know, put a little question mark here. What level do we need to stop? Okay, so this will be our stopping level. And we know that this level is going to give us a whole bunch of values, D here. I don't know how many yet. And the reason why I know that these values are D because our stopping case is our base case. So when our input n divided by 2 to the I, right? We get our input from here, from that arbitrary level. When it's equal to 1, then we know that we have T of 1, which equals D. So when that equals 1, then we can stop. So this implies that I equals log base 2 of n. So the level that we stop at is when I equals log base 2 of n. So that's the level that we're going to stop at. So I replace that with log base 2 of n. Okay. And so now what's going to be the number of nodes there? The number of nodes is going to be 2 to the log base 2 of n. What was our input? Our input technically was 1, but we can also see that as n divided by 2 to the log base 2 of n. And this, of course, is just n, right? And that, of course, is just 1. Okay? The value is going to be D, and the cost will be 2 to the log base 2 of n times D. And I'm going to rewrite these to simplify them here. This is just n, and 2 to the power log base 2 of n is just n. Okay? So now let's try to come up with a closed form for this recurrence relation. So the total value is going to equal the leaves, which is that very last level, plus the cost of the non-leaves. So it's the cost of the leaves plus the cost of the non-leaves. So the leaves equal, well, the cost of that is here, is n times D. So I'm just going to put ND here. Plus the non-leaves, well, the non-leaves are all of these here, so we have to sum them up together. Let's do that. We can do that using a summation. So we can do the summation from I equals 0 to log base 2 of n minus 1. And I'm choosing minus 1 here because we don't reach that last level here. All right, we're going to go all the levels before it. And then the cost for that level is 2 to the I times C. 2 to the I times C. Now, if you know your geometric sums, at least your geometric sum formula, then we can use that to rewrite this equation here. So it says from I equals 0 to n minus 1 of a times r to the I, where r does not equal 1, then this is equal to a times 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. Okay, so we can just plug in our values here and solve for our summation over here. So let's see, our a in this case would equal c, because we have a times r to the I, so that's c times 2 to the I. Our r, of course, equals 2, because we have r to the I here, and we have 2 to the I here. And then our n equals log base 2 of n, because we have log base 2 of n here, and then we have n here. So log base 2 of n minus 1, and then we have n minus 1. All right. So now let's just plug that on in here, all those values. So we get c times 1 minus 2 to the log base 2 of n all over 1 minus 2. And I'm going to simplify that over here. So we get c times 1 minus n over negative 1. And this, of course, can be simplified even further as c times n minus 1. I hope I'm doing that correctly. Yes, okay. So that's our geometric formula here. And we're going to rewrite this up here now. So this equals the total value equals n times d plus c times n minus 1. And if we want to simplify this even further, we could say it's nd plus cn minus c, which equals n times d plus c minus c. Okay? And this would be our closed form solution. It's our answer, and that's basically it. So now what you want to do is you want to use proof by induction to prove that this is a closed form of our recurrence relation. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave any questions you have, comments, likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And I have videos on proof by induction as well that you guys can check out. I'll put in the link description below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.